It's really cool to just have people in their 20s in general on this platform to, talk about real life shit that people who are 20 years old, have to deal with.
Yes, sir. Welcome back to another weekly edition of IST and School Detention. As always, as always, thank you for tuning in. I'm your host, Devonn.
I'm Pierce.
Anderson. There you go. Thank you. Was I too loud?
Yeah, but you were screaming in my ear, man.
My bad. You kind of put your head up for 1 second. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to make anybody deaf. I'm just trying to keep the energy alive, man. Just like Kanye at Rolling Loud last night.
Was he at Rolling Loud? I didn't watch any of that. Any of the streams. None of that.
Try to make that smooth transition. It's cool. Yes, he was at Rolling Loud last night. He came out Future. The shit was cold.
Oh, I saw a picture of that.
Yeah,
no. Picture of it.
No. The shit was cold. But I'm not mad though, because you know what? You were focused on finals.
I was working, bro. I was busy all day. I worked first job in the morning, second job at night, went home and did my final. So I didn't really have time to.
You was in it.
I had to be.
Hustle. All right. Moving into our first thing, man. I don't have it in front of me, but I believe positive news. I want to give a huge shout out to Megan Thee Stallion. Wait, hold on. I got that. Hold on. Nope, not that one. Nope. No. Oh God, no. Big shout out to Megan Thee Stallion, man. Congratulations on finishing school and getting your degree. Woo. That is absolutely phenomenal. Really out here proving people that you can chase your dreams and go back to school, even though sometimes school is a part of people's dreams. You know, that weird conversation about schools and dreams that everyone has, that constant debate. Chase your dreams and go to school.
I mean, sometimes your dreams involve school, you know?
Yeah.
At the same time, I mean, I don't know. I feel like if I was in her position, it'd be more so like just like a personal feat. Because she doesn't need the degree, at all. At this point.
So at this point, it probably is personal for her.
Thing, but I'm sure some people wouldn't even bother doing that. But
I don't know if I would have.
I probably wouldn't have.
I don't know why. That's why I'm giving her hella props. I definitely would not have gone back to school. That you really have to have a love for something like me, right?
She could have been pharmacy and health sciences.
Yes.
Maybe she plans on getting into that later on in her life,
Maybe. Or maybe something tied over with like rap and, health sciences or something. She could promote it. Something like that. I don't know. Either way,
yeah.
I think it's dope.
Yeah, no, it's cool. It's cool. 100%.
I think it's absolutely fire, man. Big shout out to her. And I love it.
You just said big shit out.
I said big shit out?
Yeah.
God, I meant shout out. I said big shit out?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I'm just letting you know.
Eric, strike the tape.
Yeah.
No, I did not. God, no. Shout out to Megan Thee Stallion.
Yes.
You're the shit. There you go. That's what I meant to say. All right. Working to find the notes. Moving. Oh, no, that's last week.
No, you just sent it to me, man. Just to go to the text.
I literally did. There we go. I got it right here. All right. Anything else on Megan Thee Stallion?
No.
Cool. Because I think I've said enough already. Let's go try to incorporate this. I'm so fucking excited today, bro. Now we can both hear each other through the headphones.
Yeah.
So we got sound effects.
Yeah, man. I mean, but we probably should learn which ones are which first before we start pressing.
No. I think we should play the surprise game.
Okay.
All right. Moving on next to the Check It Out segment. Probably something that you didn't know. This article from ChicagoSunTimes.com. What's in Illinois' legal weed? Sometimes contaminants, sometimes testing fines. Nearly 2 years and $1.9 billion in sales since recreational marijuana was legalized, consumers can't be sure the heavily taxed legal weed they buy is free from mold, yeast, and bacteria and meets the label's promised potency. Potency. I said that right.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
All right. I'm not going to read this whole article because we'd be here for a while. I'm not doing that. But it says, what's in the joint you picked up at your local weed shop? At your local legal weed shop. In some cases, contaminants like mold and yeast at levels that exceed state safety standards. That's what lab tests commissioned by the Chicago Sun-Times found. And that was for quote-unquote pre-rolls, for which the marijuana in them had passed a muster in-state mandated test done for growers. Yet consumers can't be certain that the heavily taxed legal weed they buy from state licensed dispensaries is free from excessive level of contaminants such as mold, yeast, and bacteria. And in 2 of the 10 samples tested, the weed's potency was found to be far less than advertised, meaning consumers wouldn't be getting the high they paid for. Your thoughts?
I mean, it's not really surprising, to be honest with you. I never trust pre-rolls anyway, because I always assume that they're just gonna put the shittiest weed possible in there. You know what I'm
Why?
Because I mean, like I just like rolling if I'm gonna smoke something, I'm gonna roll it. Because then, excuse me, you know what you're putting in there. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like that's pretty much what it is for me. You know exactly what you're putting in there. So if I go to a dispensary, which I rarely do in Illinois,
Sorry,
I don't know why you would do that, but I've never gone to a dispensary in Illinois. I have no reason to. You know what I'm saying? I only go to dispensaries if I like go to a different state. You know what I mean? So, but if I did go to a dispensary, I would just buy whatever strain I want, you know what I'm saying, and roll it up that way, so I know exactly what I'm putting in there if I want to mix it, whatever the case is. But if you're buying pre-rolls, like, you really just don't know. Like, I've bought pre-rolls before, and I was never happy with it. You know what I'm saying? Even like I've bought the woods where it's covered in keef and then wax and meth.
Oh, that shit sound like some bullshit. I saw one in Denver. It was like pre-rolled. It was like dipped in this, had an extra amount of that. I'm just like, this seems like a lot.
It is. I mean, but like the thing is, like, and I guess when I'm buying, like, if you buy from just like your local weed man, you know what I'm saying, or woman.
Hold on, let me try. Got it.
There we go.
Got it.
That wasn't a joke though. That was serious. Women to be out here trapping too, man.
Sorry, I failed you guys. I'm off.
It's all right. No, it's all right. It has a nice vibe to it. But anyway, what I'm trying to say is, like, you don't really know if you're like buying like legit woods like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, I can't remember the name of the woods because I think there's a couple different types of brands and shit. But like, you never really know if it's like legit. So when you go to a dispensary, at least you can assume it's legit, you know. But even then, like, I've smoked them. I'm just like, damn, like, I wasn't as fucked as I thought I was gonna be. You know, because with all that, you're thinking you're gonna be just like
smacked.
Gone. I was high, don't get me wrong, but like I was like, I guess I was expecting more, but that's why you shouldn't be expecting shit, because then you get let yourself down, right?
Yeah.
But honestly, like, this doesn't surprise me. I wouldn't even be surprised even if like the weed you buy from your local weed man has some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Because that's coming from somewhere. It's coming from somewhere. Someone's growing it. You know, like, shit happens. You feel me? I feel like it'd be impossible to really quality check every single nug. You know, and depending on like how small the contaminants are, would you even be able to see?
I'd imagine. I should have looked into what exactly their process was, and I was thinking, like, is there a way for me to test my own weed at home? That'd be dope.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know,
but I feel like you got to put it under a microscope to really understand what it's do. Watch it, see how it's made from the jump.
Yeah, for sure. So
lengthy process.
But that's the thing with like dispensaries, man. I always feel a little off about dispensaries, or maybe just ones in Illinois, just because it's been a little bit newer. You know, it's not as widespread still. Like, there's still barely any dispensaries around here. You know, we only got one close to us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Not even really close. It's still a little dry, but still. So I feel like we're, like, if going to, like, Cali or Colorado, I feel like, for whatever reason, I have nothing to back this up. I feel like I would trust the dispensaries a little bit more out there just because they've been doing a little bit longer. You know what I'm saying? But I really have no idea. With the mold and shit, like, I could imagine maybe,
that's
like...
nasty.
Maybe, you know, wherever they're getting their bag from, like, if they have a lot of it and it's, like, sitting, you know what I'm saying? I could see that happening where, like, mold eventually is going to grow on.
Because mold takes
sitting
time.
there,
yeah.
You know, or even if it's just in the dispensary like, already, but, like, no one's really, you know what I'm saying? So I could see how that would happen. I don't know, though, but that's just one of the reasons I haven't gone to the dispensary out here. And I guess I'd have to see if this is a widespread problem, like, in other country states that have, you know, legal weed and everything like that. I don't know, but this is just more of a reason for me just to stick with the people I fuck with out here that I get it from, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, honestly not surprised. Now, yeah, you were saying it's heavily taxed, bro. It's taxed out the ass, bro. I'm not going to be paying that.
I wish I still had my receipt.
That's wild, bro.
Did I send you a picture? I may have sent you a picture of my receipt.
You might have.
When I went to Rise, that shit was nuts. It was like 7 different forms of taxes on that shit, bro. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. I'm not doing this shit.
Yeah, it's too much, man.
It's too much. Like, Like, I got lucky that day. Like, right now, if I were to go on that website, it'd be 64.8. Yeah, 64.8. It's not even, so when you come out, just off the flower alone, you paying 70 or 80.
And that's the thing, like, I've bought expensive eighths before, you know what I'm saying? Like, but at the same time, like, I can go in there, look at it, smell it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I can, you know, my guy smokes it, so he's like, blah, 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 boom, boom, boom. So I don't know, I would trust a little bit more than just going to a dispensary and seeing, one, it's going to be $60 eighth, plus all the taxes, you paying $80 for 3.5, you know what I'm saying? Like, is that even worth it? No. You know what I'm saying? I rarely go for, like, just a stupid, dumb, expensive eighth, because, like, yeah, it's cool to smoke like that, but, like, at the same time, like, if you don't really got the bread, like, there's no reason to try to be smoking like all these rappers out here. You feel me? Like,
they have the budget
it's
for
a lot
it.
easier to find quality weed. I feel like, depending on again who you're fucking with and where you're getting it from. But you gotta understand, these motherfuckers out here obviously have the bread for it. I wouldn't be surprised if some of them just getting weed given to them. You know what I'm saying? For whatever the case is, you know, for
just because they are who they are,
or to promote them and shit like that. Yeah, or just who they are, who they are. So, like, I'm not gonna sit here and break my bank just to pay damn near $100 for 3.5 and then put a little bit in a bowl and smoke it. Hope that's just I'm not doing that. You know, like, I'm not gonna be out here just grabbing the worst of the worst either.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm gonna try to get something that's gonna give me a little, you know, a good amount for what I'm gonna be paying for. You feel me?
That's a fact.
So yeah, man, I don't know, bro. Like, it honestly, like, that's just really not surprising when I read the article. I was just like, damn, like, duh.
Letdown.
You know what I'm saying? But, you know, hopefully we do better. Obviously, you know, it's just going to take some time. It's been legal for a few years now. So hopefully, you know, as more dispensaries kind of come about, and, you know, weed isn't just sitting and, you know, possibly, like, they're growing it themselves instead of, I don't know where these people are getting it from, you know? Like,
and I don't know what you know, but I don't know much about the weed making process, the dispensary process. Like, I don't know.
I don't really know. I mean, I'm no expert in it whatsoever, you know? I would imagine some dispensaries, depending on, you know, how big they are and stuff, can grow their own. You know, maybe they're not growing everything in the store, but, you know, they have maybe, like, a little homegrown area or whatever the fuck and shit like that. But they have to be getting it from somewhere. You know what I'm saying? There has to be, like, a larger operation going on, and they can send out, boom, 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 boom. So, you know, like, I feel like that's so much to track quality-wise. Like, it could be good when it leaves the growing operation, but then if it's in the truck or however they transport it, like, that's where it comes. Or, you know, it's in the, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't know.
When I was in Denver, I was too lazy to try to roll, cause like, I was gonna be on the road, dude. I was gonna be walking the entire time. I know, and I know you can't, like, bring it inside. Like, I don't expect going to McDonald's, just break that shit down and roll it up.
I've done it before.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Not in McDonald's. I was in the bathroom. I wasn't in the bathroom. My boy was in the bathroom, and this is the worst time to do it too.
This is why I don't do it. No, go ahead.
It was a Cubs parade, right? Like, one, so everyone was out in Chicago.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So we're like, damn, like, we want to smoke. You feel me? So first we're outside trying to roll, and then the security guard came up to you like, you can't do that. I'm like, all right, fuck you. So we had to find somewhere to roll up. So, and we weren't as good as we were now, because now we just real quick, you know. But at the time, we needed somewhere to sit and, like, just, like, focus on what was happening in our hands. So one of my guys went into, like, the McDonald's bathroom.
Oh, wow.
And it was wrong. Locked the door. Boom.
So the whole bathroom or the stall?
Just, there was only one.
Oh, okay.
It was one of those words.
Like a gas station bathroom.
Yeah, basically.
Okay.
So we locked the door. Everyone's just, like, banging on the door, telling him to hurry up. Like, what are you doing? And he's like, give me a minute. Come, roll it up. Yeah, roll it. Everyone else is getting that shit in their pants. You know what I'm saying? So, you got high. So.
It sounds like a feed.
That was funny.
That's wild as hell.
But yeah, bro. So.
So what I was saying was, since I wasn't gonna do that, I wasn't gonna do that, and I was gonna be walking everywhere. I'm not comfortable. Like, if it's around here, like, I know this area. I grew up around here, so there's a spot where I really want to pull up. I know where I can, you know, get away with it. I don't know shit about out there. And my hotel was in, like, downtown Denver, and I'm not really trying to do all that in the hotel. That's not cool. Right. So I went with pre-roll. When I got high, it wasn't bad. The issue was actually getting high. They rolled this shit so tight, bro. I kept hitting. I'm like, I know.
That's another thing, bro.
I know I'm doing this right. Like, I know I'm doing this shit right. Like, why is this taking so long?
Yeah.
It's because the machine rolled them bad boys that tight to where it's like it was hard.
No, I know exactly how you feel. That's, again, another thing. Like, you don't know who's rolling it or what's rolling it. You know, and obviously, if you smoke enough, you know how you like your blunts, cones, papers, however you want, whatever you smoke. You know how you like them roll.
Yeah.
So you're gonna roll them how you like them. You know, so that's just why I'd rather do it myself. You know what I'm saying? But I understand why you didn't do that. Funny that you just didn't want. You were saying you just didn't want to like pull up some random spot and roll up. I did that in Milwaukee. I was in Milwaukee at the Bucks game. I wasn't at the. I was
at the championship
inside. Nah, I was inside. This was when they were in the playoffs.
Okay.
So I was just like on the outside where they had like a TV set up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I was like, damn, I really want to smoke. All my boys were like drinking this shit, but I was like, I'm not really trying to do that. I had a bag on me. I just needed some.
You're not much of a drinker anyway.
I'm really not. I'm really not. Like, I'll do it, but like I don't really like getting smacked like that personally. But so I was like, fuck, like, and everyone else was having a good time, and like no one was really trying to take that walk with me because I was the closest gas station like wasn't far in a car. Walking, it was a little bit, So I was like, fuck, all right, I'm gonna take that trip because like I wanted to smoke, so I'm gonna go do that. So I walked,
determined.
Yeah, damn near, bro. Walked out there, I grabbed a pack of woods, came, and I was like, okay, where am I gonna roll this? You know what I'm saying? Because like I didn't really know the area I was at.
You did not plan this out at all.
Not at all, absolutely not. No. So I mean, I'm out, and I was like, damn, I could just like sit by the gas station. There was like a little spot I could just like a little ledge. I was like, I could sit and roll. And I was like, there's like some random ass people out here. I don't know, they're gonna kind of run up and try to take my shit
or tell on you,
right?
Shit,
so
yeah.
you know what I'm saying. So I was like, I'm really not trying to do that. So I just kept walking. I walked back, and then there was like a parking garage on the side. Like I was on the sidewalk, parking garage, boom, and then there was cars parked on the street. So I was like, okay, I'll just sit here then and do it because like if a cop passed me, cars are blocking me. You know what I'm saying? And I could just quickly roll up, boom. I got some light from the parking garage, so I'm straight. So I did that. People were walking past. I didn't really give a fuck, but I felt such a bum because I'm literally just sitting on the sidewalk with my drugs, rolling up my shit.
Probably you got a hoodie on.
I had a hoodie, yeah. I was
like
looking like a bum. But once I got it, I mean, it didn't take me long to roll it. Luckily, like it wasn't mad windy or anything, so I didn't have to deal with that. But like once I got it rolled, then I was good. I was happy. I was like, all right, cool, and I can just do my shit. But like at that moment, I was like, damn, like I'm really out here just being it, But it was either that or I just get drunk, and I was like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because the people I was with, they were drinkers type shit, and I was just like, I'm just not that type of person.
You was right to play it cool.
Yeah, bro, I tried. You know what I'm saying? But I know it's like heavily illegal in Wisconsin.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's not legal.
I know it's not legal. I don't know it was heavily legal.
I don't know if I would say heavily, but like you definitely could get some shit for it.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? So,
that's why I got scared. I'll tell my story.
Yeah,
I was coming from.
Oh yeah, I remember.
Man, I was freaking.
I think you said this already
on the podcast.
You talking about when you're driving?
Yeah, and I threw it out.
Yeah.
Oh, I said that. Yeah. Okay. Well, for new listeners who may not have heard this story, coming from Wisconsin. Came to see a movie. It's late as hell. And if you know the area, coming down Green Bay Road, coming from Kenosha, you got to pass the Pleasant Prairie Police Department. I'm high. I'm like, okay, cool, whatever.
Are you smoking currently in the car?
No.
Okay.
I was, I smoked before I went to the movie. Then what's the movie
in
like?
your car?
In the car, yeah. But then I got out the car, looked, some of my car smelled like weed, so I got out the car.
No, that's not gonna work.
It just felt like weed a little bit. So I'm driving. I'm high and I'm tired. So I'm like, okay, damn. All right. Trying to be cool. I got the music on blasting. I'm trying not to nod. I got the window down. Try not to nod my head. But when you're tired, anything will put you to sleep. Anything. I'm focused. Yeah. And I think I lose concentration for a second. I swerve a little bit. I'm like, fuck. Okay, I'm back. I look up, bro. And if you know that area, when the cops come to get you, they try to chase you down before you get to the border.
Right.
I'm all the way near, like, you know where that barn's at before you get to Russell Road? I'm at the barn. I see a car all the way back there. And this shit was beaming it towards me. I'm like, bro, what? I'm like, no fucking way.
Yeah.
But as I get, and I look again, I'm high and I'm tired. I see like blue lights. I'm like, those are headlights. That ain't shit. But then, I don't know what happened. Maybe I had a bump and the light changed, the angle of my mirror, but I could have sworn I saw the light change colors. I'm like, oh, fuck this. Are you serious?
Yeah.
No. I speed up. I'm like, no, I can't do this. I'm like, oh God, I'm not beating them, bro. I am not beating them. Jesus Christ.
Shit, I mean, They can't chase you into Illinois. Right?
That's what I was thinking. But like,
I would have kept going.
I was thinking, like, fuck, like, bro, oh my god, like, what is about to go on? So he was on my ass, but I panicked. I didn't have much on me.
Mm-hmm.
I had like
you only had like roaches.
Hey, I had like 2 roaches, and then something that was like about to be a roach.
Yeah.
So I just threw that shit out instantly. Turns out, wasn't even a fucking cop.
It's never.
Wasn't even a fucking cop. I was shitting my pants though.
I bet
my whole life.
I've had times like that, bro. I remember me and my boy. Where were we going? I think we were headed to Milwaukee, but we just left my crib, so we're about to pull on to
the highway.
No, we're about to pull on to
Hunt Club.
Yes, we're about to pull on the Hunt Club from like leaving my neighborhood and shit.
Yeah.
And I sparked it right as I left my neighborhood, so.
Yo, let's be on it.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. I just wait till you just get on the highway.
I remember we drove to a Logic concert. Didn't you roll and drive? Or did you roll it before we drove?
I think I rolled it. I had to roll it before I drove.
Because we was flying on the way to that shit.
Because we were late as fuck.
Yeah, because we had to get Damon, right? Or was it me?
No, it was just me and you.
Damon?
That concert. No,
Damon came to Schoolboy Q. Yeah, me and you, we were late too.
Yeah, but
I'm sorry.
No, you're good, bro. So as I'm smoking and passing my boy, look in the mirror, cop right behind me at the light. And I was like,
in the middle of the day or at night?
Middle of the day. Oh! I was like, fuck. I was like, just put it down. I was just like, I hope he didn't like see what happened. But in my car, like the back of it, like there's like a little net, I guess like like a sunblock or whatever. So like I guess it's harder to see in the back window. So that helped me out because he didn't stop me. You know, I don't know if he was paying attention to what I was doing, but I was tweaking though.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Big
I was like, fuck, like, I'm about to get pulled over.
Yeah.
I'm caught.
Yeah.
I had weed on me, freshly rolled. I'm driving. You know, it's obviously fucking smoky in my car. So I was just like,
that's a DUI.
Yeah, I was about to get hit, but luckily he didn't pull me over. And then I was like, all right, let's just wait till we get on the highway.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, but I was like, fuck.
That's how I felt too. I felt like I'm swerving a little bit. Probably speeding. I'm high, and I got like, even though it's a very small amount of weed, I got weed in the car. Period. And I'm in Wisconsin. Like, bro, it's a Saturday night. It's like 11:30. I'm fucked. Like, I'm thinking, God, I'm gonna catch a fucking DUI. God damn it.
Yeah, bro, DUIs will fuck you up too, bro.
For the rest of your life,
so I'm
bro.
not trying to catch that
at all.
That's why I can't wait till I get that self-driving car. I'm sitting in the back seat.
Faded.
Get pulled over. I roll the back window.
I'm not driving. So you can't say I'm DUI. Nah. So like, what's your funniest story to like where you were trying to smoke, but like you went through by any means necessary just to smoke?
To smoke?
Yes. Was it the thing in Milwaukee where you on the side of the street rolling up?
No, I've been worse than that.
If you want to share.
I'm trying to think of like a really fiendy time in my life.
Fiendy, that's the word I'm looking for. Fiendy.
I got something that's really. I'm disgusting for this.
Okay.
Super disgusting.
Okay.
So like if I not all the time, and it's usually I'll have weed most of the time when I do this. You know what I'm saying? Like otherwise, if I don't have weed, there's nothing left for me to do it with anyway. So like sometimes like if I'm done smoking, presumably done smoking. Put the shit in the ashtray and just sitting there. You know what I'm saying? But then, like, the next day, I look and I'm like, there's a couple more hits of that. So I just pick it back up out the ashtray, finish it off.
That's nasty?
I feel like it is.
Why?
Because it's in the ashtray. Like, ashy ashtray, not just, like, sitting nice and pretty. Like, I gotta wipe off the ash.
Okay.
So I'm not just out here. But regardless, I mean, that doesn't help because I'm a gross piece of shit regardless, you know? So.
I mean,
there's nothing, I don't know.
I don't think.
That's not, like, horrible.
It's not.
I'd rather do that than make a roach blunt. I've never made a roach blunt before.
That's how everyone keep trying to say, like, that's why I was saving my roaches to one day make a roach blunt. No. People say, you make that roach blunt.
No. Now, I mean, like,
you down bad on weed if you make a roach blunt.
If I have like a fat roach or like a couple of them, I might like, use it to like supplement, just kind of fill it out, put it in like the beginning of it. But I've never made a whole blunt out of either And my thing is this, like, first of all, how are you smoking if you have enough roaches to, like, make a blunt? Are you just putting the literally roach in the wrap and then wrapping the roaches?
I've never done it.
Or are you going to take the weed out of that and put the weed in there? Because usually from the way I smoke blunts, right, I'm smoking them down till it's done.
To the teeth.
Unless, like, I'm putting it, like, I'm saving and then I'll put it out. But, like, if I'm going to finish it, I'm going to just smoke it. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know how many roaches I would need to really fill out a whole blunt. And I'm definitely not going to just put the roach in there with wrapping all.
Because they smoking wrap paper.
Yeah, you just doubling the tobacco, whatever you're smoking.
That's some down bad shit.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I'll wait before I make a whole roach blunt. Personally. Because none of my roaches are that fat anyway. That's why I'm saying, like, if I put it out and the next day I see it, I'm like, oh, okay, I'm tweaking because I definitely could have gotten a good couple more hits out of that. I'll finish it, but, like, most of the time it's not that, you know, because it's nothing really there.
Yeah. I was always hearing about roach blunts. I never smoked a roach blunt.
People do it. I just haven't done it. But not everyone's roaches are small. Like, I remember I've gone to my boy's crib and, like, I look in his ashtray and I'm like, you done with that? And he's like, yeah, bro. But he has a bag, so you know what I'm saying? Like, it's different, you know. Or I'm sure you've seen the picture of Snoop Dogg's ashtray.
No, I've not.
I mean, you could look it up, but, like, you don't need to look it up. But you know, there's just so many, like, half-smoked blunts in there, and I'm just like, damn, like, if those are his roaches. I'm getting, but he's clearly has it, you know. So it's not like it's whatever. And you know, maybe to him, you know, after he gets to a certain point, it doesn't hit the same, whatever the case is. But I'm just like, damn.
That makes a lot of sense because he smoked more than...
Right, so maybe, you know, whatever. But it's just like, damn, like, that's a fat roach. It's not even a roach. I wouldn't even call it a roach. It's like half a blunt still. But
shit ain't like that. Shit ain't a goddamn roach. It's a grasshopper.
Yeah, literally.
No. God damn. There we go. Yeah, so, all right. That was a good conversation about weed. I see I put a second link in here. Oh! This shit crazy. This shit is nuts. I don't know if you got a chance to check this out ahead of time.
No, I did not.
All right. This is from NBC Chicago. Illinois rep pulls bill requiring unvaccinated residents to pay for COVID care. Says he received threats. Now, he pulled the bill. Okay, cool. But what I want to talk about is the fact that the ideology of it to just kind of throw that bill out there. That's a very interesting and very direct thing to do. I didn't really... I've heard people say that, but I never thought someone had a balls to actually, like, introduce that in, like, an official, formal way. Right. That's...
now, is it only unvaccinated people are paying for...
So it's not happening. The bill got pulled, but it would be...
Or would it be everyone, including unvaccinated people?
No, I believe Illinois requiring unvaccinated residents to pay for COVID care. So...
If it's... Oh, yeah, well, that's... I don't see how that would work.
That's a lot. People go fucking broke, for one.
Yeah.
But I think it's coming from a standpoint where it's like, you chose not to get vaccinated. This is what you got to deal with, so you got to eat all these costs.
I mean, I get it. I get it
too, and it kind of makes sense. But that's harsh. If we being honest.
I mean, I don't think that only unvaccinated people should pay for the COVID care. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if anything, everyone should be paying for it.
Some people don't feel that way. I spoke with some people who feel like, they're just like, you know, sorry, I mean to cut you off, but they're strongly just like, yeah, you made a decision. I'm not about to pay for you because you didn't take care of yourself.
That's also real.
That's real. Which is a solid point. Me personally, see how healthcare works. I know how bad that shit puts you down.
Yeah, no. Right, I mean, but my thing is this, like, you can still get COVID. I mean, it probably doesn't hit you as hard, you know, and you probably a little bit easier to beat it. But even if you are vaccinated, like, you can still get it. So it's like...
Look at the Bulls.
Yeah, exactly.
Don't even... Right. My bad. I know, I ain't trying to get us started. Not on that yet.
But, so... Then would you pay those bills if you got it? You know what I'm saying? So it's like, because even if you are vaccinated?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm trying to figure out, like... But I also understand that, you know, if you're unvaccinated and then you get it, it's like, all right, well, what do you think was going to happen?
Yeah, that's on you.
So I don't know, bro. But yeah, I mean, I probably wouldn't have supported that either if you're just forcing people who chose not to get something to pay for everyone who's dealt with it.
No, I think it's just you as an individual.
What do you mean?
So like, say you didn't get vaccinated, you got sick, you'd have to pay all your bills out of pocket.
that's what that means. If that's what that means, then that makes a little more sense.
Illinois rep polls bill require unvaccinated residents to pay for COVID care. Let me read it. That probably would help.
Yeah. Yeah, probably.
Random sound effect. That's not what I was looking for. An Illinois Democratic lawmaker who recently introduced legislation that would require individuals who have not been vaccinated against COVID-19 to pay for their own medical expenses, including hospital bills, if they contract the virus, has pulled legislation citing unintended division and threats he received as reasons behind the decision.
Oh. Okay. Well, if that's the case, then I understand a lot more.
Yeah,
what he's going
my bad. I knew it.
No.
My bad.
You're good. You're good. All right. I don't know, man, because like
it makes sense.
It doesn't make sense because if you choose not to get vaccinated for whatever reason, because you have the choice, right? If you choose not to, and then you do get COVID, and it's to the point where you got to go to the hospital. I could see the argument for, well, you chose not to get vaccinated and take the steps to protect yourself against it, and now you got it, but now we have to pay because you chose not. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you should. There should be consequences sometimes. You know, I don't know. That's a tough. First of all, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
I hate how nowadays with just how this whole shit was handled, COVID and everything, the vaccines. It's so taboo to talk about vaccines. Like people are like feel away like, oh, I don't want to come out for vaccines because then like my friends who are, you know what I'm saying? It's like fuck that.
Make your
like,
friends.
Like all I'm saying is like, I get that. I understand that. You know, because if you're willingly refusing to take a vaccine that's supposed to help against COVID, right? And then you get it and you get sick enough to have to go to the hospital, and now you're putting it on everyone else to pay for your hospital bills when you had the opportunity to take the vaccine that would either lessen the effects or just not have you get it at all. That's on you.
That's a fact.
That's on you.
That is on you.
So there are consequences. There's a reaction to every action. So I don't know if that's the right quote or that's how you say it.
Every action has a reaction.
Every action has a reaction, and you chose not to take the vaccine. Now you got COVID, and boom, boom, boom. Now you got to face the consequences. Like that makes sense.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So
you meant like if one person pays for everybody's bills?
I thought that was saying the unvaccinated is paying for the COVID. Like so, everyone who's not vaccinated is paying for everyone's COVID.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
And I was like, that's not fair.
That's fucking ludicrous.
Yeah, that's what I thought. But this makes a lot more sense. And I could you could argue someone's a little selfish to not take the vaccine and then still expect everyone else to pay for your bills even when you chose not to take the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? So
you could say that. I'm a little softer. It does make sense. You take responsibility for your actions. Mm-hmm. But also, that guy, the medical bills, man.
I know they'll fuck you up. So that's what I'm saying. Like, I mean, I'm not in support of it.
Yeah.
I just understand a lot more where it's coming from.
Yeah.
But with how medical bills are, they will fuck you up. And I don't know off top, but I'd imagine like some serious COVID bills are you're in there. You're in there. You know what I'm saying?
And if you die, God forbid, that shit go to your family.
Right.
That shit just don't disappear because you dead.
Right. So
they're not gonna charge God.
So I get that.
That was horrible.
I mean, you got the right one, I guess.
Yeah, but that was a horrible.
Yeah, that wasn't. Anyway.
Just like smoking ashy blunts.
Yeah. That is horrible. So yeah, man. I don't know, but like, what's the argument against? Like, what for the unvaccinated who are upset about this bill that has been taken off the table, right? What was your argument against it? You know what I'm saying? Like,
there wasn't no argument. They said we're gonna kill your ass.
Oh, that's what I'm saying. So it's like
they had no real argument against it.
So there's an argument for it. You know what I'm saying? So what's the argument against it? Yeah, you know, I mean, it would really fuck you up having to pay those bills, but at the same time, there are ways to kind of help either not catch it or if you do catch it, lessen the symptoms of it. You know what I'm saying? And you chose not to do it, and then you catch it, and now it fucks you up. It's like, well, what do you expect to happen? You know what I'm saying? So I don't really see what the argument against it would be, other than that's not fair. I don't want to pay all that. But you also don't want to take the vaccine, so you know what do you want? What do you expect to happen? I don't know.
Representative Adam Nienberg, who has introduced his own legislation that says he would protect unvaccinated Illinois from being discriminated against for refusing the vaccine. It gives folks freedom to make the decision for themselves, the freedom to talk to their doctor and have the conversation of whether they want to or don't want to take the COVID vaccine. Maybe that's. I'm trying to. You mentioned like what's their counter argument? I'm trying to find it. It says violent threats are made against me. That's the counter argument. My family and staff are reprehensible. I hope we can return to a more positive discourse on public health, especially when it comes to this pandemic that has tired us all. Carroll's proposals sparked a heated debate on both sides of the political spectrum. While no Democrats had signed on to the bill as co-sponsors, the bill had drawn some interest from those on the left. Some Republicans, meanwhile, had come out forcefully against the measure. And that's... Carroll argued that the bill would have served as an incentive to residents to get vaccinated and would help curb the spread of virus in Illinois. If you get life insurance and you're a smoker, you pay a higher premium than those who don't. The insurance companies have these things built in already. Other states have considered similar measures, including Nevada, which has implemented a surcharge for state workers at tune of $55 per month if they are an unvaccinated employee enrolled in an insurance plan. Damn.
I mean, you're making decisions. I mean, I get it. I mean, I get
now the insurance thing, I get it.
Yeah. Like,
now
you're already partaking in something that's gonna risk your life more.
And you gonna cost us more, insurance company?
So,
yes, we're about to take more money.
I get it. You know, and like, you know, if your workers choose to be unvaccinated, and then, you know, I understand it. You know, I mean, obviously, yeah, like it's there's no easy answer to it, and I'm sure both sides have an argument, but I get it.
That's like that though, like saying that people who don't get the vaccine to pay for all the medical bills, that's like bully ball. That's some hard shit to be like, you're not gonna do it, all right?
Pretty big.
That's a big thing to do. Like, we finna stick you with these hundreds of thousands, possibly millions of dollars, depending on what's wrong with you.
Yeah, man. I
That's
don't
some
know.
bully ball shit.
It is, but I mean that's their decision, you know. I don't know, man. I just hate how this whole thing.
It's ugly.
Bro, it's so fucking stupid.
It's ugly, man.
It's so stupid.
That shit nasty. Very disappointing. You look at the virus now, and I know we're gonna get to the Bulls later, but like it's low key popping again.
Well, they got the Omicron variant popping out.
The Omarion. The Omarion variant.
Yeah, bro. What is he doing, man? What is he doing?
He had some funny ass dance he did a few weeks ago. Yeah. He was on stage. I think it was like an all red stage.
I saw it.
I know. That's pretty much about it. He was on tour with Bow Wow and B2K and I forget the name of the tour. And Soulja Boy was on that tour. Jesus, sorry. Soulja Boy was on that tour too. I think was it a Millennial tour?
Damn, that's a throwback.
Tour would have been lit. I know there were issues about performance time, but you put so many stars in one label, right. Everybody's gonna be mad.
Everyone's gonna want.
But they all have like 30 to 40 minutes worth of hits.
That's true.
Try to put Bow Wow for 15 minutes. What?
I wouldn't put Bow Wow.
No, you gotta get Bow Wow damn near an hour, if you're being honest.
I mean, damn near, bro. He's got hits.
Hits. He get an hour. Soulja Boy get like, 45 minutes to an hour? Is B2K? I could be wrong, but if B2K on that tour, we gotta get him at least 30 minutes.
I mean, what? Omarion get 15? Omarion should be getting an hour.
So,
he got hits.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I got an icebox.
I think if out of those four, I would put Bow Wow and Omarion as like the main. Have Soulja Boy be the opener, and then B2K kind of just like.
Nah, B2K first. B2K first, Soulja Boy third, and then Omarion, then Bow Wow.
It might work. But I don't know what the.
Or you could put Omarion second and Bow Wow, and then Soulja Boy third.
No.
Ah, man.
I mean, Soulja Boy got hits, but not like Omarion. I feel like I heard him everywhere when I was a kid. Bro.
Yeah.
Yes.
They both got a good amount of like slappers though, and I'm talking like the flow of the show. B2K, Omarion. Actually, B2K and Omarion work. To be put them right next to each other. Yeah. That actually makes sense, and sonically, because then energy's only gonna go up as you get the Bow Wow.
True, but then Bow Wow's got some slow songs too. So it's
that's true, but the people gonna react to it like.
Yeah, no, I get it. I get it. No, I understand for sure. I mean, you gotta feel like you could really kind of do it a couple different ways.
Yeah, yeah. But that'd have to be like a 5-hour show to really.
There's no way that would work for an hour and a half. Like, you would need a lot of time.
Absolutely not. Absolutely not. All right, man. Moving on to our next thing. Music. God damn, it has been great.
Yeah, there's been a lot of shit dropping, bro.
That EST Gee.
That's cold.
Hard.
All right.
That's how I feel about the EST Gee.
Okay.
All right. I'm done on the sound effect.
Yeah, that was cold. I mean, you know, obviously Cudi dropping 2 albums next year.
That's fire.
That's all that matters.
That is crazy.
That's all that matters. What does that say?
I'm connected.
So what are you gonna do? Play a song that we can't play?
Yeah.
Now?
I was, but I guess not. You don't sound too.
I mean,
found that idea, but okay. I was gonna have Eric just silence it on YouTube. You could do that. Just like bring the volume down on
so
YouTube.
we would just be sitting here for 30 seconds.
Fine, I'm gonna play the music.
I mean, I don't have an issue. I'm just saying, can we even do that? Can we even play it on the podcast platforms?
Anchor allows you to. Like Anchor gives you the music option. So I don't know. I don't know if that's like, Anchor, but you're right. We should probably research this first. You're right. No, you're absolutely right.
Because like then our whole show would just get dropped.
You're right, and I wouldn't be happy.
Exactly.
I would not be fucking happy. So anyway, yes, continue.
I was just saying, you know, obviously, yeah, EST Gee went nuts. That was hard.
Mm-hmm.
Cudi, looking forward to that, man.
Yeah, I wonder. I wonder sonically where's he gonna go? Is it gonna be like what he just gave us?
I don't know, man. I mean, that's one thing about Cudi that I really enjoy.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know.
You never know where he's gonna go. I would imagine it's probably gonna be something similar to what we got. You know, at least sonically wise, gonna sound like that. But we'll see. You know, he's one of those artists that I feel like, you know, you never know what's gonna happen with him. And I'm always excited to see what he's about to drop. So it's probably gonna be 2 different sounding albums. I wouldn't be surprised. There's no point dropping 2 albums that sound the same.
Mm-hmm.
You know, so I wonder if they're gonna be like one in the beginning, one at the end of the year, or it's gonna be like a back-to-back, dropping 2 albums the same day. Like, how is that gonna work?
I can see one being rock. Didn't you already go kind of rock for one? Was that Indica or Speeding Bullet to Heaven?
Speeding Bullet to Heaven.
That was rock?
That was when he was very, very low in his life. It was a cry for help.
Really?
That's what he said.
I never listened to it.
I don't know if he'd like it, to be honest.
At this point, though, I'm trying everything.
I mean, I like the album. I don't like every single song on the album. There's definitely a good amount of songs I do like. I completely understand why people don't like the album, though. Mm-hmm. So I guess obviously you just have to decide that for yourself if you like it or not. But I know a lot of people don't like that album at all. But there are some, like, I don't know.
I know some people thought Indica was garbage too. Yeah. Indica was decent, actually.
Yeah, it was. I don't know, bro. People be.
I didn't think it was.
I feel like Cudi's just recently, like, and I'm just happy that he's, you know, back to like the forefront. You know what I'm saying? He's getting his respect and shit. But like, people were shitting on him for a minute. Like, I feel like he wasn't even talked about for a while. You know, after Man on the Moon 1 and 2, like, no one was really talking about him.
That's a fact.
At least, like, I mean, I was talking about. People were talking about him.
No, you never let up. You
never let up.
Loyal. If Kid Cudi owe anybody anything, he owe you some shit. You kept.
I'm just saying, like, I don't know. I was just with it, bro. Like, I was just a fan, and like, the shit he was dropping, like, I was.
If Kid Cudi called you right now, I was like, yo, I need you to come fight these niggas with me.
I will murder people. I'm just saying, I didn't do that, but I'm just a fan. But everyone's a fan of somebody like that.
That's
I'm
a
sure
fact.
if Cole dropped off after his first 2, you'd still be listening to him.
I would.
You know what I'm saying? So, but I'm just glad he got back to it. You know, but it's wild that some people think some of those albums are just trash because they're not. You know, but that's the thing though. When you have an artist who, and it's not even just Cudi. There's plenty of artists like this. I mean, I'm sure it's happened with Kanye too, where their albums are so different. Each one sounds different, you know, or has different concepts that people get upset when they don't sound the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I wouldn't want Cudi's 4th album, 3rd, 4th, 5th album to sound like the first 2. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, damn, like, progress. Give me something, you know what I'm saying? Give me something else. So it's like, I mean, that happens though with all types of artists who drop something different. You know, a lot of people are gonna be like, this is not what I'm looking at you for. Like, I want this sound.
Yeah.
You feel me? But then later on, people start to appreciate it more. You know, which I feel like is happening now.
That's like Yeezus.
Exactly. You know, people were shitting on that for the longest time, and now like you ask people, that could be a top 3 Kanye album. I love Yeezus.
Top 3.
That's why I said you ask some people. Because I mean, I feel like you could any given week. I feel like my Kanye rankings of album would be probably changed.
What's number 1? They always stay the same.
Depends on what I'm going through or listening to at the time. Because 808s and Heartbreak might hit hard one month, and then My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy might hit hard the next month.
Yeah,
and then
it all depends on how you feeling.
All depends on what you're going through, you know. So, but yeah, man. So, but I'm just glad he's finally getting his respect. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I feel like he's always had it within the music industry, but more so, I guess, with the masses. You know, because now everyone's a Cudi fan, which is cool, which I'm happy about. So yeah.
Especially because like his mental health thing was so public. It wasn't like Britney Spears public, but it was public, and
people knew about it. Yeah.
And then I remember when Drake said that shit about him. That's one thing that kind of left a bad taste in my mouth about Drake, when he made fun of him for getting like mental health and shit.
Yeah.
That shit was lame as fuck. I always think that shit was lame.
Yeah, I think a lot of people were kind of like, that's not cool.
That's low as hell.
Yeah.
That's corny as fuck. But other than that, man, yeah, Kid Cudi's music legend, especially like our generation. And people don't understand how many people he influenced.
Right, everyone that's huge now was influenced by this man. Like, everybody. It's insane.
All right, next project. Wiz Got Wings.
I listened to that.
Smooth.
Super smooth.
Smooth. You know what? Let me not even. I didn't finish it, but I was gonna say what it's missing. But let me see if it has it first before I say what's missing. And I feel like you're gonna feel me when I say this, but only thing it's missing.
Larry June.
Never mind, Larry June's on there.
Say,
I didn't get that far in the
Larry
album yet, but I'm listening to it. I'm just like, yo, Larry June will go fucking crazy on this shit.
I'm actually, I was a geek when I saw that he had a Larry feature. I was like, let's go.
Yes.
Because it's about time. Man.
Yes.
You know how I feel about Larry, bro. So it's like, you know, I'm just glad he finally got on with someone who was like, you know, big already. So hopefully that brings more fans his way. You know what I'm saying? Because I think he's cold. And then his whole sound is just smooth, bro.
Smooth as shit.
Smooth, so
I feel like Larry June, he's not like everyone's favorite rapper, but if you really know rap, he's one of your favorite rappers. Does that make sense? Like, the common folk don't know who Larry June is, but if you know Larry June, I never heard someone say, I don't like Larry June.
Me either.
I've never heard someone say that.
Put on to Larry June.
They
like Larry
love
June.
it. Yes. I've never heard someone say, yeah, I don't fuck with Larry June's sound, but I'm trying to find a way to say this. It's like, if you're like in rap and like you know the rap community and you just love hip hop music, like you just love Larry June. He's everybody's favorite. Everybody like him.
Yeah, man. I mean, it's just a completely different vibe, you feel me? So, from like what other artists are dropping right now, super slow, but he's still talking shit though, which is cold.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So he's not super aggressive and like in your face about it, but he still is in your face about it.
Yes.
Super smooth.
He's just smooth.
So, which is cool. It's just a vibe, bro. He's just a vibe, agree. And yeah, he definitely fits on that Wiz album.
I agree. I completely agree. Did you get a chance to check out Rick Ross' album?
I did. I downloaded it.
How was it?
I think it's cold, bro.
Tough?
Honestly, yeah, I like it a lot. I'll be real with you. I like it a lot. I listened to it a couple times.
What songs you like so far?
Rapper Estates. Richer Than I've Ever Been. One More Words in a Cold. I mean, I like a lot of Marathon. I like a lot of.
Yeah.
It's nice, man. But I mean, it's I feel like Rick Ross has been pretty consistent throughout his career.
I don't know. Not that I'm not a fan. I just don't take the time to sit down with his albums like that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't have every single Ross album. You know what I'm saying? Like, but I feel like his quality has been pretty consistent.
He had a song
really disappoints. I feel.
Yeah, his beat selection is good too.
Yeah, that's another thing on this album. The beats are nice.
He had a song with Gunplay on his last album that was crazy. Do you remember what I'm talking about?
No, I don't.
Okay. This is kind of my job to like know that. Was it? Oh, he dropped the album with Stally? Port of Miami 2. It was Nobody's Favorite. Was this it? Damn, I was about to play it. Or just Summer Rain. He had a song in this last one that was really, really, really tough in Port of Miami 2. That was nice. But I have not checked this one out yet.
I think you'll like it.
Russ. Russ album is decent.
I would say it's more than decent, bro.
Russ album is nice. Russ album is nice.
Again, like, I'm not even a huge Russ fan like that.
Me.
Like, I don't listen to him every single day. But Chomp 1 and then Chomp 2. Chomp 1 was nice. I've talked about that already on here. And then I saw Chomp 2. I was like, damn. Like, he just dropped another one. And then, like, it's a longer one. And the features are just... That's this thing. Like, if you're a fan of hip-hop and you're a fan of bars and you're just a fan of just rapping, you know what I'm saying? Just Muggsy get on the mic and just talking shit. Like, this is what you want to listen to.
Yeah.
This is the album you want to listen to. You know what I'm saying? Like, the features are just absolutely insane on here. I mean, he's got what? Styles P, Westside Gun, Jay Electronica, Joey Bad.
On a Harry Fraud beat too.
Right, bro. Like just Sci-Hi, Conway, got him Snoop, Ransom, Papoose. Like what? You know, you can say whatever you want about Russ, like, but you can't deny that he's not rapping his ass off on here, and everyone else is bringing it too. Like I listened to this a couple times already. I was listening to it in the gym, in the car. It's just nice, bro.
Yeah.
Nice. Beats are hot. Bars come in. It's good.
That's a fact. So,
yeah.
All right. Musically, what else do I got? Oh, I forgot to talk about this at the beginning. Positive news, but I DJed my first solo gig the other night. Okay, cool.
Here we go. How was that?
Fun as fuck, man. Shout out to my boy Adam at Dripping Culture for allowing me to, man. It was excuse me. It was an event where local vendors and small business owners came by and they displayed their stuff. They had stuff on sale. They were meeting people. Very, 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 very cool, man.
That's dope.
I don't know if you've ever been to Dripping Culture, but it's a coffee shop inside of a grocery store. Supermercado off of Grand Avenue in Waukegan. Dope.
Check it out.
Yes, it was really dope. Just to be able to like do it. I ran some technical issues at first because the first couple hours of Christmas, the event was Friday. I learned about it on Wednesday. I got what he wanted musically on Thursday. Mm-hmm. So I had to work on Friday and like a little bit of Thursday night to put together all this Christmas music.
Yeah.
And
Christmas music?
Yes. For me, Christmas spirit was a little early. My Christmas spirit don't kick in until like the 16th for me. Right. 15th. But whatever. I'm not mad at all. So, and niggas...
You get more jolly when that day comes?
Christmas?
15?
Okay, yeah. I think I do.
Carries over.
Yeah, until like the end. And then once the 31st hits, or once January 1st, it's gone.
Seasonal depression hits.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, definitely. Like Thanksgiving, it's like, oh, okay. That cool. But then once like the 15th of December hits, I'm like, man, it's that time.
You got presents, shit, snowmen outside.
If it's snowing. Last year didn't snow for Christmas, right?
Nah, here it's supposed to snow for Christmas.
I hope so. That shit didn't feel right.
You don't even got snow now. I'm out here in shorts.
Yeah, you do have shorts on. That's crazy. Climate change is a motherfucker, man. We in for it. We are in for it.
Bro, we just had the longest tornado recorded.
Is that? I never looked into that. That was in the South, right?
Bro, it was here. It was in Illinois. It was in multiple states.
When? Here is in our area?
Nah, but you know that day it was like mad windy. Like it was mad windy. It was like last week.
Yeah, it was cold as hell.
It was that day, I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
So like, I don't think it was like mad close, but it was.
It couldn't have been.
It was Illinois.
Wow.
Illinois hit a couple states, but yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the longest in recorded. I don't know if it's in recorded history in the world or just in America, but the previous one before that was like damn near 100 years ago.
Gee, bruh. No, somebody's great ancestors from like the old Mayan civilizations.
I mean,
like,
yeah,
that ain't
I'm not
shit.
saying. I'm pretty sure there was probably back in the day.
Yeah.
A long one, but my connection's trash. I can't look at it.
Yeah, my connection was a little funny too.
Yeah, man, that just happened. So
that's nuts.
Change is a bitch for sure.
That's nuts, man.
Fucking us up.
I just hope it's set up for my kids, like my kids' kids, the future, or at least so long as we got on this earth.
I mean, I think we'll be straight. But like, yeah, in the future it's gonna probably we'll see what happens. I don't know. I'm not an expert, so I can't really give you any type of opinion.
Yeah, same. No, talking on my ass. Yeah. So, how do we get from Rick Ross to climate change?
We were talking about snow. What were we talking about? You getting jolly?
Oh yeah, the DJ. Yeah, so it was fun.
Yeah.
It was hard because niggas just don't sit on Christmas music. Some people listen to Christmas music all the time.
So you were just mixing Christmas music
for like the first 2 hours, yeah.
Like, did it get into other shit, or was it just
for the first 2 hours Christmas music? Then after that, it was
Mariah Carey?
No, actually, I didn't.
You didn't play no Mariah Carey?
Maybe once, but I didn't play the main one. That was a goal of mine because I'm not finna cop out. To me, I thought it was a cop out.
I feel it. So what'd you play? You played some of the Temptations?
You know I did.
You had to.
You know I did. Let me see. I got the whole shit right here. Let me see. I played some Run DMC.
Hey.
Run DMC, Christmas of Hollis, Sweet Tea, Let the Jingle Bell Rocks, Dana Dane Coming to Town. I'm about to hit you some shit you never heard before, Young Blood. Ghetto Santa featuring DJ Rock. Christmas in the City, King Son. Chilling with Santa, Derek B. I'm not reading all 51 songs. He's Santa Claus. Jesus Christ. God damn. Silent Night by the Temptations, of course. James Brown, Santa Claus, Go Straight to the Ghetto. Silver Bells by the Supremes. Mariah Carey, Oh Holy Night, but that was really about it. Ella Fitzgerald, you know I played Chris Brown this Christmas, which is
post about that song. Best Christmas song ever to you? I wouldn't say that. I'd say Silent Night. Classic. Temptations?
It is, but let me rephrase. I take that over Mariah Carey song. I take Chris Brown joins over Mariah Carey song.
Yeah, Mariah Carey's been played out.
Very,
that song.
Very. She makes like $1 million every holiday though.
Yeah, I heard.
It's
Every
nuts.
December.
It's like $1 million.
Man, I'll take one song.
One time.
I'll pick one song
One time.
that you could live off of.
And you're good.
That's my goal from now on.
Fuck modeling. I just finished school. I'm just make one hit and I'll be good.
One hit and I will drop off heavy.
I played Christmas in Harlem. Off the Good Fridays.
Yeah, so it sounds like a good, nice little.
Yep.
Nice little playlist.
Michael Jackson, Jackson 5.
Got to.
Yeah. So I was, and then like after that, Give Love on Christmas Day.
Stevie.
Love that. Yeah, you know I did. What Stevie I got? Right here. Here it is. Stevie Wonder. Oh, I played some Otis Redding. Come on now. Stevie Wonder. Someday at Christmas. And I played another Stevie song too. Oh yeah.
Nice.
It got crazy.
Yeah, bro, that sounds solid.
Thank you, man. It was so much fun. So much fun.
I bet it was.
I had a blast. And people were saying,
chocolate?
No, I didn't. I should have.
Were you wearing a Christmas sweater?
I had a hat on.
All right.
I had a hat on, so it's good enough. Yeah, some. But it was last minute.
Yeah,
and I just don't keep Christmas shit on deck.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's not Christmas time, I'm not listening to Christmas music for real.
So were you just like playing the song through and then this next song, or were you trying to mix?
No, I was mixing it up. Nah, that's what I'm here to do.
Had to match the bells up and everything.
I was trying to. The thing is, the way the setup works is one came out the back of the DJ equipment. So one went to the big speaker. Where I normally have my headphones at was the second speaker for the other side of the store.
Okay.
So I was playing out of my controller 2 different ways. So I didn't have my headphones to prep the next song. So, and some of that stuff was new. Like I said, I got the music on Thursday.
Yeah, so you're like... So he sent you that?
On Thursday. So yeah, he's like... Wednesday we talked about it. Wednesday we talked about it. Thursday he sent me like 4 playlists, 50, 60 songs each. I'm like, this is great. It's a good thing and a bad thing. It's like, this is great. It's like, damn, it's a lot of music to sit through because you want to try to get everything that you can. And I texted my 2 or 3 songs like, maybe we should work this in there, maybe we should work that in there, which he was all for. Right. Shout out my man Adam. Adam is tight. But I was definitely like, some of it was guesstimating. Some of the songs I already knew. Some songs I was there to match up. I made it work, man. No one had any real complaints about the music, so that's good. I mean, I thought I had enough. I originally had 2 hours with music on there. It was 31 songs, but I added some during the session. During the mix, I was like, fuck, like, I ain't running out of songs. Because I didn't let every song run out. Right. Because I was getting freaky with it. Right. So, all right, man. Yeah, that was great. All right, moving on to our last part of the episode. COVID, man. Shit getting hot again.
Yeah, bro. I mean, they were saying it was gonna get hot around Christmas time.
It's
flu season.
It's popping again, bro.
Yeah, bro. It doesn't help that ones aren't trying to be safe out here.
It's a fact.
Not even talking about the vaccine, just like masks, this, that, third. I don't know, bro. I don't know, man. It's just not a surprise. Realistically.
Yeah, this is the kind of shit that it's expected to happen. Especially because people don't follow instructions, but I feel like even had we followed everything, I don't know if we'd be here.
I don't.
This shit is too hard to beat.
Just disappear, I mean, but like this shit happens, bro. Like this is. I feel like you'd ask any like disease expert, like variants come about. I mean, it happens with the flu. You know what I'm saying? So this is just something that's happening with COVID. This is a good thing. This happens all the time. So. Not surprising, you feel me? But with how we handled it, I'm sure it's all conspiracy, and shit, so no one's taking it seriously. I mean, but it's there. It's happening, bro. Like, this shit is going on. You feel me? So, I mean, you just gotta try to be safe out here. Just try to be clean, you know? Distance yourself when you need to. Wear your masks when you need to.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
This is just what you gotta do. And this is the thing, like, this isn't the first time this has happened. That's another thing. Like, these things have happened so many times, bro. Like, 1919 and shit with the Spanish flu. Mugs wearing masks. People were getting fined and thrown in jail for not wearing masks back in the day.
You're getting stoned to death for not wearing your mask.
I don't know if they were doing that back then, but, like, I mean, that's just real, you know? And even before that, you had all types of shit, all types of different plagues. You know, and even then, like, basic, like, safety practices were put, you know, social distancing yourself, like, those were happening back then. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? So it's like, this isn't anything new. No one's like, all right, we're gonna start telling people, no, bro, this is just so, like, these are the steps you take to be safe when shit like this is gonna, because this is gonna happen again. This is gonna happen again. Another virus. I don't know when.
100 years.
Not even 100 years, bro. Like, we just had SARS in the early 2000s, I'm pretty sure.
And we had,
then we had swine flu, and we had Ebola.
Swine flu and Ebola, yep, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, so, like, these, like, that's what I'm saying. Where
but none of them were as big as this, though.
No, again, but it's also, like, you gotta think about how these things are getting transferred and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure Ebola was, like, contact. You had to come in contact with somebody. Obviously, COVID's just airborne, I'm pretty sure, you know. So, obviously, it's going to spread a lot more. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know, bro. Like, it's just, these things aren't, this isn't a one-off. You know what I'm saying? This isn't some type of, like, oh, you know, they're all lying. They're trying to control us. Like, no, bro. Like,
we've been to be in this for a while,
been happening for years. You take your fucking, the precautions you need to. We'll get out of it at some point in time. You know what I'm saying? But, like, I don't know why everyone's being more difficult. Because the thing is, the more people just the more people start being difficult and just start not want to do shit just because you can't tell them what to do. The longer they're gonna be telling you to do this shit way longer.
Yeah.
The more people just want to ignore authority. You can't tell them what to do. This and that. Like, I get that idea. I get the mindset. But at the same time, it's like, you really think that like, if you die, they're gonna be like, oh, all right, well, another statistic. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're not hurting them by saying, no, I don't want to wear my mask. You know what I'm saying? Like, the economy doesn't run on masks purchases. You feel me? But it's just like, you're just trying to be safe. You know what I'm saying? Because my thing is this, like, I guarantee you, if I was next to somebody coughing up a storm, like, not even just like, but like a phlegmy, just nasty, like, you can tell I'm sick, right? You'd want me to get away from you. You'd be like, yo. You know what I'm saying? Or
put a mask
on. Put a mask on. So, like, I don't know. I just don't understand. Like, you're not proving a point. You're just looking stupid to me. But whatever. You can do what you want to do. You know. But I mean, it's like the longer like people start, you know, ignoring what all these experts are saying and ignoring history, because this has happened before many times. Ignoring that whole fact. The longer this is going to be going on for, you know? So, I mean, that's just true. That's a fact, you know? So, I don't know. Call me a sheep if you want.
Sheep? Oh, because they say, let's say blind sheep or sheep leading the blind or...
I don't know.
Something, because sheep get heard and get told what to do and shit. Yeah, I get it. And they're in mass. And shit.
Right.
Yeah, whatever.
Right. So like, all right. But you also know what sheep need? To be sheared. Like, that's a thing. Because if you don't get sheared... That's how you get infected. That's a fact. They get infected. They don't. Like, so like, there was a sheep that ducked off in like a cave, grew all this wool.
Dang, really?
Yeah. And then they found him. They're like, damn, bro, you tripping. And they had to shear him.
Oh.
Yeah. So, and if you don't get sheared, like feces and pee gets stuck in the hair. It's hard to regulate your body temperature. So, like.
So they now relate that back to the humans. I think that's what you was doing.
Yeah. So now. All right, yeah, you don't have to do it. You don't have to get sheared, but there's a lot of consequences if you don't get sheared. But if you get sheared, you can laugh all day long, like, damn, look at you getting shaved and shit. But then at the same time, it's like, damn, why do I start feeling like this? I'm making a little sicker. This is like, well, because you're not getting fucking sheared. Not everything's a conspiracy.
It's a fact.
Trust me, like, I'm all for conspiracies. You believe me. I've talked about it before. But not everything is. You know what I'm saying? And, like, so I don't know. I'm all for questioning, you know, do your research. But when people say they're doing their own, what research are you even doing? That's another thing. No one ever says what they're doing. They're saying they're doing their own research.
Yeah.
No one ever says what they're looking at.
I was on the phone with the CDC actually yesterday around 3:30 p.m. Like that's what I expect to hear.
All right, cool. So you are doing your own research. Nobody's telling me. Nobody's saying anything about what they're looking at, what they're reading. Bruh, the one time I had a conversation with some people I know that are not getting the vaccine, they're against it. We had this discussion, right? I was just bringing facts, sources, history, all that shit. I was bringing it, boom, 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 boom. And I'm talking to them, and I'm like, they're telling me, oh, it's gonna do this, it's gonna do that. I'm like, all right, where'd you get that? Where'd you get that from? You know what they told me? YouTube? All right, well, there's one doing on YouTube, and a Twitter thread. I'm like, you see where like the quality of info is, you know what I'm saying? The you know, and this is the thing. Like, I'm not saying that people on YouTube and Twitter aren't. They could easily be credible. Yeah, believe me.
Depending on who.
Depending on who. But if you're gonna tell me that the information I got from the CDC, World Health Organization, or just documentation from, you know, past history, whatever the case is, right, is less credible than a dude in his room talking about the vaccine after he gets off of work. You know, like, what? So that's my thing. That's my thing. So, you know, I'm all for asking the questions and being skeptical. But if you can sit here and say you're doing your own research, give me what you're researching. Give me some sources, something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, because then you just sound stupid. You just sound like, you just sound stubborn, and you're like, oh, it just sounds like, it's frustrating.
I understand.
You know what I'm saying?
No. Completely.
It's like, what are you even talking about?
Completely.
What are you even talking about?
Completely.
Same with all these athletes that aren't taking these vaccines. All of them are doing their own research. They didn't even finish college.
Damn, you bogus.
I haven't finished college either, but I'm just saying, like,
you bogus.
Like, not that I know, but not that like athletes can't be educated and smart and not going to come. There's plenty of athletes that are super smart, and I'm sure a lot of them are way smarter than I am.
Clean that shit up, bro.
But I'm saying though, like,
yeah, no, you're right.
You feel me? Like, come on, bro. Like, you're not an expert in the field, bro. You like at all. You know what I'm saying? So why? You're not going to listen to me talk about the vaccine, this and that, because I'm not shit when it comes in the medical field. So why am I going to listen to you?
Yeah.
When you're not shit in the medical field. Yeah, you might be famous. You might make more money than me. But when you're sitting here talking about you doing your own research, this and that, like, are you? What are you researching, man? What are you researching? Like, what? You just forgot to play last week. You can't even remember the plays you're running. And you're doing research on a whole vaccine. I don't believe you. I don't believe it. Sorry.
You funny as fuck. Oh god, that's funny as fuck.
I'm just saying, man. Like, it doesn't make sense, man. It doesn't make sense at all.
No, you're absolutely right. Speaking of athletes, man, COVID fucking the Bulls up right now.
Yeah,
we canceled
both of them. The game. Thank God, they should have did that with Miami. I don't know why they let that shit fly, bro.
Dogs. I was praying like I just hope nobody gets hurt because they gotta play harder because no one else is there.
Yeah, bro, it's bullshit, bro.
Bullshit, bro.
Like, I'm glad that finally they did something. So I'm just wondering because I mean Zach just got put in there and he just played against Miami. So
is everybody on Miami got it?
I don't know if everyone I got has it, you know, but like I wouldn't be surprised if they started getting it. You know, all of a sudden like, oh, Jimmy Butler got pulled.
Yep, and then Alizé got it.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like Stanley, the dude we pulled up.
Literally,
it's like he niggas
on the team for 20 minutes. Oh, you can't play. You got COVID. Damn.
Which sucks for him because, like, you know, that was his chance to kind of like, all right, bet, like, I'm on 10 day, I'm about to show out. Now, no.
Who is the person? I'm trying to figure out who was the central person who started this. I'm not trying to say there should be an argument, but I remember last year on the Jazz.
Kobe White. Oh, like in the NBA?
No. I know it was Rudy, but I'm talking about like on this Bulls team. Like, who was the first person that had it? Did they like go out a certain night? Like, what happened?
Vooch had it.
Vooch had a long time ago though.
Yeah, Kobe White had it.
Not a long time, but Vooch had it like a week before everybody else got it.
He's been back.
Yeah.
From having
Kobe had it. No, Kobe had it. Then DeMar had it.
Yeah, Kobe's coming back though.
Yeah.
Well, he was, but now they postponed it.
Damn. Oh right, DeMar should be out of it in a few days.
Soon. Yeah.
Zach is fresh. Alizé is fresh.
But I mean,
Caruso's out of it too.
No, he's not.
Caruso in it too?
No, Caruso is out. He doesn't have it. Him and Lonzo aren't in the protocols. I'm pretty sure.
Damn.
Yeah, seriously, bro. I hope those two need to stay the fuck away from the team.
Matter of fact, just go back to LA.
The penthouse, right?
Just go back to LA, my nigga. Just kick it.
A few days,
just
man.
be cool,
stay
bro.
Out there, man. But yeah, bro, it sucks. But at the same time, I mean, like, you know, as shitty as it is, like, at the same, it's not surprising that these things happen because other players or other teams have players and protocols. You know what I'm saying? Like, and they're playing a contact sport. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna be touching each other and shit like that. So, like, obviously, it's probably gonna be a little bit easier to spread. You feel me? So, I mean, I don't know, man. I guess they just gotta take precaution. But like, how do you even take precaution? Like, the best precaution is not play. They should, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's really what should be going on. But obviously, that's not gonna happen. So, I mean, it just sucks that this is going on. But they need to figure out how it's spreading so much throughout the organization. You know what I'm saying? But hopefully with these next couple of games just postponed, like, we can figure this shit out, you know, start getting our starters back, eventually start winning some games here soon. But yeah, man, it sucks. It sucks.
There's some bullshit.
It really is.
I'm just
hoping that...
Because we hooping.
That's what I'm saying.
Fucking niggas up.
So I'm hoping that, like, you know, everyone's alright. I'm pretty sure, like, the Bulls are vaccinated. Everyone's on the team is vaccinated and shit. You know, I don't know, what is this?
You're on live.
Oh.
I probably should have communicated that with you as a team member before I decided to do that.
I can't even talk to them on live because I'm talking unless I can't even say hi. No one's even.
I know you hate being put on the spot.
I don't mind it, but I can't talk to them talk to the because now you know what I'm saying.
It's okay. Ain't nobody on here.
All right. But yeah, man. So I know, like, I'm pretty sure the Bulls are vaccinated, so hopefully it doesn't like hit anybody too hard. You feel me?
Yeah. Same. So I don't know. I just
hope they're testing them as much as they were testing LeBron.
That shit was crazy. Yeah, bro, literally came back was the next day or like 3 days from COVID? That was some bullshit. That was some privilege. I want somebody to press him and ask him that question. How the fuck did you get back from COVID in 2, 3? Was it 3 days?
I don't even know.
It was not 10.
It was not at all. No.
They
tested him like 20 times, bro. I'm like, all right, man.
I'm LeBron. You gonna test me? Right. What? How the fuck you get back so fast? That shit wild. That shit is wild.
Probably not even a real test. Probably has to test somebody else. Posing as LeBron. So he can come back.
That shit crazy, yeah. But honestly though, like, the league has had a lot of basketball wise. The league's doing having a great year, popularity and basketball wise, and it hasn't even been centered around Bron.
There's no reason for it to be centered around Bron. He hasn't played half the games.
Correct. So when people talk about,
obviously he's getting older. I'm not on him.
Yeah, he's been hurt, but like injuries and shit, like those have really stopped that. But like, I just love the emergence of these new players. Like, look at this Bulls team. Like,
just all the hella teams, bro. I mean, either are looking really good or have a lot of potential. You know what I'm saying? The Cavs are doing way better than they were expected to be. You know what I'm saying? Houston is back up. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're still trash, but like fuck Houston and shit like that. Fuck the Rockets. Can't believe we lost to them.
That shit's nuts. They give lost to the Pacers either. They about to blow that shit up.
I know. I mean, shit happens though. You can't win every game,
bro. If we trade for Miles Turner, it's awful for these niggas.
Yeah, it might be something. But I mean, I'm not gonna speculate on that.
No.
But yeah, it's been an exciting year in the NBA for sure. I'm definitely happy that it's not centered around LeBron and the Lakers. I mean, it probably helps that they're not doing that well either, like for what they were expected to be.
Yeah.
Which I don't know what's going on with that.
I have no clue. I have absolutely no clue. I think it's kind of like remember in Cleveland where you had that stacked ass team, had to trade everybody. I think it's kind of like that. That team had like 5 Hall of Famers on it though, so I don't know. So does this one. Yeah, it does. Yeah. That team had D Wade, Kyrie, Bron, Kevin Love, Derrick Rose, Isaiah Thomas, J.R. Smith, Jay Crowder, Shannon Fry, Kyle Korver, Iman Shumpert, Mozgov, and Tristan Thompson.
Yeah, so this is like,
I'm like,
fuck. I'm surprised they didn't do better, but I mean, the Lakers are doing all right, I guess.
Yeah, no, they're starting to get it together a little bit. Yeah, a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Russ always has a rough start to the season, though. So
who?
Russ. Doesn't he always have like a rough start to the season?
I guess. I don't know, man. Apparently Anthony Davis isn't really playing like he should be playing.
Nah,
he's doing well. He's playing, but like, I've heard the arguments like to be a top 5 player in the league, you're not really playing.
They've been on AD ass this year.
Bro. I mean, wasn't he out because he had like a bruise or some shit? I mean, he's been out for like this really dumb reason. Granted, I have no idea what he's going through, so I'm just obviously sitting in a chair talking shit about a professional athlete.
Yeah.
So that doesn't mean anything, but I just feel like as an athlete, I'd imagine a lot of athletes can attest to this. You're not always you're probably not always gonna be 100% healthy. Something's gonna hurt.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Now, obviously, you don't want to play through a very, very severe injury, but if you're able to play like Zach, I mean, he's playing through what, sprained thumb or like a torn ligament in his thumb or something like that.
Yeah, something like that. I wish he would sit, but Shania can sit.
I mean, but they were saying he could still heal. He could heal while he's playing with it. I mean, it's just gonna hurt. Probably just take a little bit longer to heal, but I mean, I'm glad he's not sitting though, because for all we know, we might not be winning all these games.
It's a fact.
Like that, but
it's a fact. But now we get a chance to recharge now, though.
Right. All I'm saying is, like sometimes you just gotta play through it. You feel me? But again, I don't know. Maybe he's really fucking with them, Anthony Davis. So
maybe
we'll see what happens. Because like when he does play, he doesn't. It's not like he's just trash. He still be putting up some pretty monster numbers sometimes. So I don't know, man. I just think this is a weird fit. Like I think the Lakers are trying to just like go with like a whole win now situation. Obviously, a lot of players on that team are LeBron's friends. You know, and shit like that, or you know, not that they're not good, but like, you know, it's pretty obvious that LeBron had a role in who's getting on that team.
Yeah,
and that's every team he's on though.
Yeah,
it's just he's not the best at putting together a team, because it's not about who. I was talking to this with one of my coworkers the other day. It's not about the level of talent on the team, right? It's about how well the team's put together. Look at the Bulls, right? Nobody thought that the Bulls were going to fit. Everyone was shitting under the DeMar signing.
I will be the first to admit I was not a fan right away of the DeMar signing.
It was just wild because I was geeked when I found out we had him. But,
I was wrong.
But you see how well everybody fits together on that team. You know what I'm saying? Even the role players, everyone, they just fit. You know what I'm saying? But if you're gonna try to match up talent wise with the Lakers, you could say that we don't have as much talent. You know, but
we busted.
Obviously it doesn't matter because you know you can have all the talent in the world, but if everyone thinks they're the guy, it's gonna be a little hard to play as a team.
Facts.
You know, versus a team that plays as a team. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. But I'm sure obviously Lakers, I'm pretty sure gonna make the playoffs or at least play in.
They'll make the playoffs. They're like the 5th seed now. They'll be
fine. So they'll be all right. You know, unless something tragic happens. You feel me?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. I mean. NBA is with all the bullshit going on, it's still super exciting. Probably one of the more exciting years in recent memory.
Yes.
To be honest with you.
How do you feel? This is change the pace. We're gonna wrap up. It's our last topic. How do you feel about the Kanye Drake reunion? I didn't watch the concert.
I didn't watch it either. I mean, I guess it's cool. Odd that they had a Larry Hoover concert though. Like I get it, but like I feel like there's other things you could have.
I also feel like Larry Hoover, the cause to free Larry Hoover got lost in the sauce of the Kanye fucking Drake.
Right, I get that.
Yeah, but like everyone's talking about Kanye Drake. No one's actually like saying free Larry Hoover was the purpose of the fucking concert. Like, I'm not trying to say that Kanye Drake don't care about Larry, but the whole cause of the concert, which is for Larry Hoover, got overshadowed by the fact it was fucking Kanye Drake.
I don't even see how that concert would have even freed Larry Hoover.
Yeah, I didn't. Was there like a donation set up for it or anything?
I have no idea. So possibly, but like, I just feel like not that. I'm not gonna get in the conversation of whether he should be free and all that shit. But there's like other things that concert could have benefited that would have probably had a little more immediate impact on people. You feel me? Because like I'd argue a lot of people don't even know who Larry Hoover is. You know what I'm saying? Especially a lot of younger people. You know what I'm saying? You think a lot of younger Drake fans are gonna know? No, they do not know who Larry Hoover is unless you do research type shit. Like even then, like how would freeing him affect them? You know what I'm saying? So why should they care? It's not that they shouldn't care, but why should they care? That's the thing. But then there's other things that they could have done for homeless people. They could have done for starving children. They could have done for COVID relief. They could have so many things they could have done it for. That's just kind of like a what? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Not that it wasn't, in the right place, in their heart and everything, but it's just like, it just misplaced,
I kind of see where you're coming from. Personally, me, if you're going to support a cause, you do for something positive, I personally don't care for what it is.
Again, shout out to them for doing it.
Yeah.
I'm not mad at them for doing it,
But yeah, I get what you're saying. Like all that shit immediately. Like say, like if Drake or Kanye did a fundraiser for like COVID relief, that shit would be millions of dollars instantly.
I see.
I see what you mean.
And then there would have been
that's immediate change.
Immediate change, exactly. Immediate change. Boom.
I see what you mean.
That would have, depending on how much they raised, would have affected millions of people. Depending on what they want to do with that money. But like, they chose to do it with Larry Hoover. which again, a lot of their fans probably don't even know who that guy is, and what he's done, and why they want him to be free. You know, and then you have the whole argument of whether the man should be free or not. Again, I'm not getting into that, but you know, I don't know, just kind of just doesn't really make sense. When I saw that, I was just like, why? You know, of all things to have a benefit concert for. You feel me? So I don't know, but I mean, I'm glad they squashed the beef though. Hopefully they come out with like a cool little album or something. I know they were supposed to have like a joint album way back. So we'll see what happens with that. You know,
we'll see.
I'm sure they'll have a couple songs together.
Kanye Wise, bro, he was performing old shit. Like when he came out to Rolling Loud, he did "Can't Tell Me Nothing."
That's what the fuck you want, bro.
Yeah, that shit was nuts.
I want to hear him swear.
He says "nigga," and I think he swore in the Drink Champs interview, but I don't think he.
I don't think he has an issue with swearing. I just think he's.
I'm getting trouble for this.
Yeah, bro. I bet that performance. I bet his performance. I haven't seen it. Or I don't even know all the songs he played, but like, I bet that performance was fucking lit. Just because he's probably just playing songs that everybody wants to hear from him. You know what I'm saying?
He performed "I Wonder."
Yeah, bro.
Damn, they had Drake and Kanye in an IMAX. I would have went to that. Oh yeah, and he freestyled over commas.
That's lit, bro. Like that's dope. That's dope, man. So I gotta watch that performance now just to see.
Definitely.
I wish I could have been there, man.
Same. But I don't know. The way Omarion getting around.
True. True, yeah, man.
Because I don't know how to say the other one, so I'm just saying Omarion. But
Omicron.
This sounds like a fucking Avenger or Autobot. Sounds like a fucking Autobot. I'm Omicron, Lord to the Decepticons. Feel like he turns into a fucking jet. But anyway.
Yeah, man. Anyway.
That's all. Unless you got something else, that's all I got.
Drink more water.
I saw some rapper. Was it Bankroll Freddy? He said, "I just started drinking water for the first time in 27 years."
I hope not.
I swear to God, was it Bankroll Freddy?
I haven't heard that, but if that's the case, then.
That's disgusting. I'm not gonna lie.
Bro, some people don't drink water though. I'll be at work, bro. I'll be at one of my jobs, and motherfuckers really just be chugging Coca-Cola just to quench their thirst. I'm like, that's what you're doing.
That's disgusting.
That's what you're doing, and you complain you got a headache. I wonder why.
Yeah,
drink some water.
Rapper Bankroll Freddy responds to Big Clown for he's saying he just had his first cup of water in 27 years. That's disgusting. That's low key cap because he be dead.
Absolutely no.
That's cap. That's cap.
What?
That's cap.
People just be saying shit, bro. People just be saying shit. She was probably just saying that to show how much lean or alcohol he consumes because that's all I drink. You know what I'm saying? So if he said I haven't drank water in 27 years, how old is he? How long would that, like, what age would he have been to have last drank water if he hasn't drank water in 27 years? I
find that to be some bullshit.
Because then this might come down to negligent parenting.
He's Bankroll Freddy. He signed a quality control. Bankroll Freddy he's born in they have a fucking birth?
Just type in how old he is, bro.
God. Usually I can just type it in and it will just pop up. Bankroll Freddy age. How old is Bankroll Freddy the rapper? 26. No. Yeah, I'm not hearing that. Shit. I'm not hearing that. And on top of that, bro, ain't no way you ain't never hoop with your homies and you ain't drink no fucking water.
Right.
Man, wrap up the show.
You never drank a water fountain. Tell me you never bent over.
The garden? Wrap up the show, bro. Go ahead and give me social medias, though.
Anyway.
Capping ass.
Instagram is Pierce_Michael1. Snapchat and Apple Music are PB00GS. That's it.
Devonn Allen on all platforms. IAC and School Detention on all platforms. If you need a model, hit him up. You need a DJ? Hit me up. You need a host? Hit me up. Need someone to cook? No, I'm fucking lying.
Yeah, don't hit him up, bro.
Wow, that's what we doing? Hater ass nigga. You never had the food that I cooked.
I have once.
What was it?
Mid.
What was it? That rosemary chicken and potatoes?
No, it was a little pasta bake you made.
What little pasta bake?
Yeah, you made. No, it was ravioli or some shit. The cheese. Yeah. Last time I was over at your crib.
Oh.
Yeah.
That shit was tough. Cut it out.
Tough to eat, yeah.
That shit was good. Don't play, man.
Why do you think I had such a small bowl?
Because you wanted to try. You said you weren't hungry.
I was starving.
So you just assumed it was bad.
I knew.
So in your mind, you made it bad before you ate it. I'm not hearing that. No, in your mind, you told yourself it was bad.
No, what you be putting up on your Snapchat or your Instagram?
I would go crazy, bro.
At the hospital.
Nick.
You don't know what hospital I'm talking about.
It don't matter.
What do you think someone's gonna pull up all the hospitals
yes,
looking for you?
They probably could have. But no, they go, bruh, the shit they cook in there.
It looks nice.
The camera don't do it justice.
It looks nice.
Them motherfuckers get busy. They had I didn't record everything today, but they had the fuck were they doing? Was it broccoli? I don't know if you saw it. It was fucking
broccoli carbonara.
I never heard of that before.
You've heard of carbonara, right?
Yeah, oh yeah. I had it at Olive Garden that one time. But broccoli carbonara, I'm like, damn, they're getting busy here. This is nuts.
It looks really nice. Really good.
It is, man. It is. All right, people. Peace.